start. They'll start making their way towards the clock. Most of these guys will know how long it's going to take them to get from the milling area up to the start line. I imagine it's probably around about 15 seconds, which we're coming up to in 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds now to start. Boats, you can see they're all moving off at 15, but the problem for some of them is they're a little bit back. Lockie Bride, if he judges this right, and I reckon he has, is going to be the man of the moment. He was right on the number. He's done a great job. He's going to be around about 2 to 3 seconds late, which is about as perfect as you get. Gilligan, then Meads, and then Seckham. So Lockie Bride was the man to absolutely nail that start. As I said, he's probably around about 3 seconds late, which is about as fine as you want to cut it. So you'd have to say a perfect start there from Lockie Bride. Into second position at the moment, Tyler Gilligan. And I tell you what, in these stock engine categories, all these boats are very similar speed. Your start on these clock starts is where you win them and lose them. And unfortunately, anyone that was behind Lockie is going to have a really hard job to try and make up ground. So Lockie Bride now leads as he comes down the front straight away. Tyler Gilligan has got plenty of, in fact, they've all got plenty of trim into these boats, just trying to wring every last ounce of speed out of them down the straightaways here. Very, very calm conditions, very nice for these boats. Jack Meads, he was too far back, and look at the gap now. You just haven't got the power. You can't even use anything to try and bridge that gap. It's basically a done deal. If you miss the start like that, you may as well park it up. Maxi Seckham, of course, it's a 550 boat, so he hasn't got the power of the other boat, so never anticipating to go out there and win. But I tell you what, he missed the start by a long way as well, so he might be getting in some good practice, but his starts need to be better than that. So Lockie Bride now charges down the front straight away, and he needs to just not do anything silly here, just needs to keep it tidy. He's definitely got some trim. I would suggest that the Gilligan boat may have just a half a mile an hour or a mile an hour on Lockie, but I'd be surprised if he's going to have enough track time to actually gather that back. You just can't afford to miss those starts, can you? Tyler Gilligan's boat is very, very quick indeed, very speedy. But Lockie Bride's the man of the moment, and as I said, I can't see Gilligan bridging that gap. So Lockie Bride goes up through the top turn, beautifully turned out. All of these boats are beautifully prepared. The beautiful Mercury 60 horsepower 4-strokes on the back, just providing very reliable horsepower. Tall, dark and handsome on any transom. If it ain't black, take it back, Nilo. If it's white, it's probably not right. Yellow flag's out. 1 lap to go. For those of you watching at home or on site, yes, I do bleed black. And it's Lockie Bride down the back chute. He can taste victory. He just needs to be careful. Don't make a mistake here. Keep it nice and clean. He's going to come up on Maxi Seckham, but Max is probably going to get across the finish line before Lockie does. So Lockie just brings it around beautifully. No mistakes. Perfect drive from Lockie Bride, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. Lockie Bride takes the win in the Phantom and does a beautiful job. And that is heat number 1 of Vic Championship under his belt. Second place, Tyler Gilligan in the Epic F4. And coming up for a third place points is Jack Meads in the Budlight. He'll be kicking himself, started too far back. And Secco will bring the little 550 boat down the back straight away and get the job done there for 4th place. Great little 550 boat, this one. A little bit outgunned in this Formula 4 category, but it's great seat time. And I tell you what, he's learnt something about his starts in that race. He had a terrible start, to be honest, although he may have been starting provisional, so he may have... oh, no, he wasn't provisional, so he did start too far back. But a nice tidy drive. He kept out of everyone's way, which is a good job there for young Maxi. And it comes through to collect some points.